Okay, so you've made the wiping text as we test this out. There's our wiping text. Now we want to make this with the invisible button. So we're going to add a layer, and on top of that layer we're going to have a stop action, because if we don't do this it's going to continue to wipe for us, and we don't want to do that. It's going to continue to do those blinding things. We're going to add two layers actually, and on this one I'm going to put my actions, and as always it's going to be a stop here. And then the next layer right here is where we're actually going to build the invisible button. This is just like we did the invisible button before. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to come in here, select over that. I'm going to select this, and I'm going to convert to movie. I'm going to convert to symbol. I'm going to call it a button so that it has those buttons. We're going to call it invisible. And then we're going to hit OK. Now we're going to double click inside that, and again you know that you want to make this a graphic or convert to symbol. We're going to make it just we can make it a movie clip or we can make it a graphic. It really doesn't matter. So we're going to call it invisible. Hit OK. And what we can do with this is we're going to take our color effect again, change our alpha, and we're going to go all the way down to 0. So now our invisible button is in place. So when we go to click on this, we've got our little invisible button, and then you know what you need to do now. So this is Welcome to Hartnell College, Go Panthers. So now I need to program that button. So I'm going to lock the stop action. I'm going to grab the button, right mouse click, go to actions, and in this again it's the get URL, so we need to make sure that we put those get URL properties on here in the action script. So we're going to say on release, and we'll just double click on that. We're going to close it. We're going to open the bracket so we can start the coding and tell it what it needs to do. We're going to say get URL, and as always parentheses, and then we want to put our quotes in there, and because this is absolute, it has to have everything, so we're going to say http://www.hartnell.edu, close quote, comma, and then we're going to say quote underscore, or not dash, underscore blank, which means we want it to open in a blank window. We're going to close the parentheses, terminate the line, hit enter, and we're done. Actually, there we go. So now we've got Hartnell, make sure this is spelled right, edu.blank, and that's it. So now we go back to our timeline. If we have done everything we're supposed to, we hit enter. We got Go Hartnell, opens up the Panthers, and guess what? There it goes. It gives you the Welcome to Hartnell sign. So we did everything we were supposed to. Worked out perfect. So that's how we took our wiping text and we were able to turn it into a wiping text with button. So that was pretty simple. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me and let me know.